This is Simplified Mathematics. Today, we will learn how to divide decimal numbers. In previous videos, we learned about decimal numbers, how to add, subtract, and multiply. And now, in this video, we will learn how to divide decimal numbers. And in order to do that, we will follow these simple steps. First, we will convert the lower part in the division to a whole number. Once we get that, we will divide them normally. Let's take a look at some examples. Here we have 2.359 divided by 7. This is equal to 2.359 over 7. The first step is to make sure that the lower part is the whole number. And in this case, 7 is already the whole number. So we're good to go. The next step is to divide them normally. In order to divide numbers, we can use either short division or long division. Short division is good when the lower number has single digit or really small, because you can obtain the result pretty quickly. Long division is better when the lower number has 2 digits or more or really large, and it's also better for keeping track of the whole division. So I will stick with long division for now. Now let's try to divide what we have here. For 2.359 divided by 7, we can set it up like this. And we can put a decimal point over here to line up with the 2.359. First, we will get 3. 7 times 3 gonna give us 21. And 23 minus 21 will give us 2. Now we can pull down 5. And then we get another 3 here. 7 times 3 is 21. 25 minus 21 will give us 4. Now we can pull down the 9. And 7 times 7 is gonna give us 49. And that is it. So the answer is gonna be 0.337. Now let's try 2.359 divided by 0.7. This is equal to 2.359 over 0.7. First, we have to convert the lower part to the whole number. We can multiply this by 10, and we have to multiply the top part by 10 too. And here we will get 23.59 divided by 7. Now the lower part is the whole number. So we're good to go. The next step is to divide them normally. Here we have 23.59 divided by 7, and put a decimal point over here to line up with 23.59. Now we will get 3. 7 times 3 gonna give us 21. And 23 minus 21 gonna give us 2. Now we can pull down 5. And we will get 3 over here. 7 times 3 gonna give us 21. 25 minus 21 will give us 4. Now we can pull down 9. And here we will get 7. 7 times 7 is 49. And that is it. The answer here is 3.37. Now let's step up a little bit. This time we will divide with a number with 2 digits. And in this case, it's 11. So this will be equal to 2.387 over 11. The first step is to make sure that the lower part is the whole number. And 11 is already the whole number. So we are good to go. The next step is to divide them normally. Here we have 2.387 divided by 11. we will put a decimal point over here to line up with 2.387. First, we will get 2. 11 times 2 gonna give us 22. And 23 minus 22 will give us 1. Now we can pull down 8. 11 times 1 will give us 11. And 18 minus 11 will give us 7. Now we can pull down the 7. And 11 times 7 will give us 77. And that is it. So the answer here is 0.217. Now let's try 2.387 divided by 0.0011. This is equal to 2.387 over 0.0011. In the first step, we have to convert the lower part to the whole number, and we can do that by multiply with 10 to the fourth. And on the top part, we also have to multiply with 10 to the fourth. And since we multiply with 10 to the fourth, which has 4 zeros, we can move the decimal point to the right 4 times. Also on the top part, we can move to the right 4 times. And we will get 23870 divided by 11. Now the lower part is the whole number. So we're good to go. The next step is to divide them normally. Here we have 23870 divided by 11. Alright, so first we will get 2, and this is gonna be 22. 23 minus 22 will give us 1, and now we can pull down the 8. We will get 1 over here. 11 times 1 gonna give us 11. And 18 minus 11 will give us 7. And now we can pull down 7. And here we will have 7. 11 times 7 gonna give us 77. So that is it. And we have 0 over here. So the answer is 2170. Now let's try something that looks a little bit more complicated, but we can still use the same concept to solve this. This is equal to 2.387 over 1.1 times 10 to the negative 5. The first step is to try to convert the lower part to a whole number. And we can do that by multiply with 10 to the 5. And we have to multiply the top part with 10 to the 5 too. These will pretty much cross each other out. And for this, since we have 5 zeros over here, we can move the decimal part to the right 5 times. So we add 0 over there. Alright. Now we have 23870 over 11. Now 11, which is the lower part, is the whole number. So we're good to go. The next step is to try to divide it normally. Here we have 23870 divided by 11. First, we will get 2. 11 times 2 gonna give us 22. 23 minus 22 will give us 1. Now we can pull down 8. Here we will have 1. 11 times 1 gonna give us 11. 18 minus 11 will give us 7. Now we can pull down the 7. And 11 times 7 will give us 77, and that is it. Here we put the 0 to complete it, and the answer is 21700. So let's summarize what we learned today. Previously, we learned how to add, subtract, and multiply decimal numbers. Today, we learn how to divide them. And the key step is to convert the lower part to a whole number. And once we get that, we can divide them like in normal numbers. So in all of these decimal videos, we went over basic and important concepts of decimal numbers. Try to practice more and be comfortable with this. Certain exams may not allow calculator, so you need to know how to deal with decimal numbers.